Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my presentation. My name is Suzana KEGLEVIC, and I'm an assistant professor at Faculty of Organization and Informatics. This faculty is a part of the University of Zagreb. I teach accounting-related courses, which is also my main area of research interest. Today, I will present my research. In this study, I explore hybrid competencies and their implications for professional practice. To begin with, the accounting profession is undergoing significant transformation driven by digitalization, regulation, and sustainability pressures. These changes are reshaping professional roles and required competencies, but there is still limited understanding of how these drivers jointly influence future skill needs. Therefore, the objective of this study is to analyze these drivers and identify key future skills across major areas of accounting. In line with this, the study addresses two main research questions, focusing on competency development and future skill requirements. Existing literature clearly shows that accounting is being transformed by digitalization, automation, and hybrid work models. At the same time, key drivers of change include technological advances, globalization, and increasing regulation. These developments lead to a growing demand for digital, analytical, and interpersonal skills, highlighting the need for adaptability and continuous learning. However, despite these insights, there is still a research gap, particularly in understanding how these drivers jointly shape hybrid competencies in the accounting profession. Is based on a qualitative research design, using a structured review of academic literature, professional reports, and policy documents. The analytical framework is primarily based on the research conducted by the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants and focuses on three key drivers: institutional, technological, and organizational. The analysis process is conducted in two main steps. First, identifying the key drivers of change, and second, applying thematic analysis to examine how these drivers influence competency requirements, skill demands, and evolving professional roles. The findings highlight three main groups of drivers that have the most significant impact on the accounting profession. First, institutional drivers, such as increased regulation, global harmonization of standards, and tax cooperation, which increase complexity and require stronger compliance capabilities. Second, technological drivers, including automation, cloud computing, and data analytics, which are transforming accounting process and enabling data-driven decision-making. And third, organizational drivers such as sustainability, stakeholder expectations, and globalization, which are reshaping the role of accountants toward more strategic and value-oriented functions. This slide presents how key drivers translate into competency requirements across different areas of accounting. In audit, digitalization and regulatory pressure require strong IT skills, data analytics, and the ability to use digital audit tools. In corporate reporting, the focus shifts toward ACG and integrated reporting, requiring the ability to combine financial and non-financial information. In financial management, increasing market volatility and performance demands emphasize analytical skills, risk management, and data-driven decision-making. Overall, across all areas, there is a clear trend towards stronger digital, analytical, and strategic competencies. This slide continues with additional areas of accounting practice, highlighting how competency requirements are evolving. In strategic planning and performance management, digital transformation and global competition require strategic thinking, communication, and management skills. In taxation, increasing harmonization and digitalization demands specialized knowledge, data analytics, and ability to manage digital systems. And in governance, risk and ethics, stronger regulations and cybersecurity risks emphasize the importance of risk management, ethical judgment, and governance expertise. Overall, these findings confirm the growing need for integrated hybrid competencies across all areas of accounting. These findings lead to several key insights. First, the accounting profession is being reshaped by digitalization, regulation, sustainability, and stakeholder demands. There is a clear shift from routine tasks toward more analytical, strategic, and advisory roles, moving from data entry and bookkeeping toward understanding, analyzing, and advising, as illustrated by the distinction between bookkeepers and accountants. Finally, there is a growing importance of hybrid competencies, combining technical, digital, analytical, ethical, and communication skills. To conclude, this study gives an integrated view of the skills needed in modern accounting. It shows the rise of hybrid professional profiles and helps us better understand how accounting roles are changing in the digital era. The findings also suggest some important implications. There is a need to align accounting education with digital and sustainability trends. Analytical, strategic, and advisory skills are becoming more important. Also, continuous professional development is essential. This study has some limitations as it is based on qualitative literature review. Future research should include empirical and long-term studies. Finally, accounting is moving from a reporting role to a more value-creating and advisory role. This means professionals need to keep developing new hybrid skills. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can also find my contact details here on the slide. Thank you for your attention.